Um, Hello, guys. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well, and uh, I hope everything is okay. Um, well, today I'm gonna discuss about the project schedule. So it's the video 11, and it's the continuation of project management, and it's a whole project management, how to manage the project and the processes. So uh, today's project schedule. So remember in the last video we did the activity duration and estimated resources required for each activity, and before that I discussed the network diagram. So it's a it's the continue. So now when you prepare the network diagram and you have completed the activity duration in the project, each activity duration, and you have estimated the resources. So next, the project schedule. The project schedule is the timetable, um, and it's usually cover the duration of the whole project. So the starts of the project to the end of the project. So and it's the scope to achieve the objective and to exploit the scope and the deliverable to get the deliverable. So project starts and completion duration is usually states in the project charter. So the start and end date is usually stated in the project charter between sponsor and the performing organization or the customer and the other party. So the sponsor are those people who pay for the projects, and the performing are those people who are performing the projects. So what is basically in the project schedule is we calculate the earliest start and finish time for each activity, and there is another one is the latest start and latest finish. So the earliest start and earliest finish of the project is based on the project start date, and the latest start and finish latest start and latest finish of each activity is based on the end of the project, the completion date. When the duration of each activity and sequence of all activities are completed, so next the network diagram, and then this project schedule is developed. So actually there are a few things we have to remember in the project schedule. The first one is the earliest start and earliest start time of an activity. So project start date plus activity duration. So let's say the project start is 0 day and the first activity is 5 days. So 0 plus 5, and then we continue in the schedule from left to right side. And the earliest finish time of the activity estimated duration plus activity earliest start time. So and we go forward, and at the end we calculate the days, the years, whatever the duration of the project we calculate it. There is a and we go forward, and there is another one is the latest finish time and latest start time. So the project completion and the succeeding activity duration is the latest finish time. We start from, let's say project is 200 days. So we start from the end 200 and the next succeeding activity. So 200 and let's say there a succeeding activity at the end of the last project, let's say is 5 days, so 200 minus 5, so 195. So the latest finish time for that activity is the 200 day, and the latest start time for that activity should be 195 days. So it's a kind of little bit tricky, and it's a backward calculation. So you see PUF, so you can see what I have wrote here, and you can do on your own. So the first sometime you can do schedule in the table also. Let me tell you that this is the table. Camera, let me fix the camera. So this is I think this will work. So it's remember in the one video I did the wedding ceremony party schedule in the last video, if you remember. So then we divide the whole activity part, that wedding ceremony in the network diagram, and then let's say we put activity and responsibility in the table, then duration, then start and finish, earlier start and finish. So the first activity is name of the relative, responsibility is Lee, and the duration for this activity is 5 days, and it starts from 0 to 5 is the first activity. And names of the guest, responsibility is John, and the days it will take 6, and it's also the 0 start because it's a concurrent activity. Two activity I put concurrent. So the third one is draft of invitation card. Joe is responsible for this. You can use P for responsibility in the table. It will take 3 days, and here is the thing. So the earliest starts for this third activity will be the 6th day, not the 5, because both activities are concurrent, and this is required that if there are same 2-3 concurrent activities, so the latest finish time of the activity, which is 6, that will be the earliest start of the draft of invitation card. So we'll start on day 6, and it has 3 days, so it will finish on day 9. So next is printing of invitation card, or so Kelly is responsible. It will take 4 days, and then these two activities are in sequence. So the day 9 will be the earliest starts of this activity, and it takes 4 days. So 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. So 13. So next is venue or the hall. So Joe is responsible, and Joe can do it on 1 day. So it's in a sequence. Here is 14 plus 1 is 15. So this is 15. The earliest starts for the venue, where Joe will go and talk to the people to get the venue, or the marriage hall is 1 day, and it's 14 day of the project it starts, plus 1 is 15 days. So the earliest can start 40s, and the earliest finish is 15. And then the food is Ben. So Ben is responsible, and it's also on the same day when the Joe are going to the venue. It's already he called the venue, and so the same day it will take 0, the same day. So it will also, the earliest starts for this activity of the food and everything will be 14 plus 1, 15 will be the earliest finish of the activity. And then the ceremony will also take on that beverages, and so Ben will do the ceremony also on the same day. So it will start from 0 day 0, so it's still the same date activity will start on 14. So it's three activities are concurrent after venue. So the earliest starts for this ceremony of the wedding is day 14 plus 1 is 15. So the whole three activities will take on the same day. And then the next day is closing. So John will close all the activity to talk to the venue and payment and to the people and everyone. They pay and they calculate everything. They do finish the payment, everything they clean, and so listener. Well, it's letter maybe not the payment. We can talk this in letter and budget, but John will close, and it will start when everything is finished on day 15. So earliest starts for the closing will be 15, and it's 1 day, so 16. 16 is the earliest finish of the project. So the whole wedding ceremony will take 16 days, and it's a forward. Earliest starts and earliest finish, and these are the activities. These are the responsible. These are the duration, and these are the earliest starts and earliest finish. So in the next video, I will show you the diagram. Thank you. So in this video, I covered some definition when you are calculating doing the project schedule. You can do it on table also. I hope you guys get some idea.